When your cat greets you by stretching their body the moment you walk in, do you truly understand what they are communicating? It is easy to assume they are simply waking up or working out a cramp. But behind that fluid, graceful movement lies a hidden language that most cat owners completely fail to see. It is actually one of the most powerful signs of devotion a cat can offer. If you overlook this signal, as most people do, you are missing a direct attempt at deep connection. Let's break down what that specific stretch actually represents. 1. It is not about their muscles at all. Here is a thought that might change how you look at your cat. If they were just trying to fix body stiffness, why does it happen exactly when you enter the room? Why didn't they do it 10 minutes ago when they were alone? The truth is, this has almost nothing to do with physical tension and everything to do with your presence. Feline experts call this the social greeting stretch. It is a deliberate choice triggered by your arrival. Think about that. Your cat sees you, and a switch in their brain flips to initiate this specific movement. This timing is not accidental. It is a profound form of non-verbal communication. What is even more remarkable is that cats are highly selective about this. If you notice your cat performs this ritual for you more than for anyone else in your house, that is not a random habit. That is a clear preference. It is their silent way of telling you that you are their priority. Most people just think it's a cute quirk, but now you know it's a direct outreach. And if your cat never does this, stay with me until the end, because the reason for that might be the most important part of this video. 2. They develop this behavior specifically for you. Have you ever wondered if wild lions or tigers do this when they meet? The answer is no. This is where your relationship becomes truly unique. The social stretch is a behavior that does not exist in the wild. Wild felines never needed to evolve this gesture because they didn't have a human partner to bond with, but over thousands of years of living by our side, cats adapted. They created a new set of signals meant only for us. It is like meowing. Adult cats don't meow at each other, only at humans. The slow blink and this greeting stretch follow the same logic. Your cat is using an updated social language designed specifically for the human-feline bond. A study in animal cognition confirmed that domestic cats possess a unique toolkit of behaviors used exclusively for human interaction. Not for other cats, not for hunting, just for you. So when they stretch in your path, they aren't following an old instinct. They are using a skill they learned to bridge the gap between two different species. That makes every stretch a piece of history. Before we move on, if you are starting to see your cat in a new light, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps us reach more owners who want to understand their pets better. 3. Their paws are secretly claiming you. Did you know your cat has hidden scent glands in places you would never expect? One of the most active sets is located right between their paw pads. This is where the magic happens. When your cat stretches and presses their paws into the floor or your furniture, they are activating those glands. They are releasing pheromones that are invisible to us, but loud and clear to any other animal. So what is the message? When they stretch at your feet or on your favorite chair, they are marking you with their scent. They are saying, "This human belongs to me." It is territorial, but in the most loving way possible. They are creating a comfort zone around you. You will never see these marks and you will never smell them, but to your cat, they have just put their signature on your life. They only do this with the people they consider part of their inner circle. It is a sign of ultimate safety for why they choose specific people. Have you noticed that your cat might perform a massive stretch for you, but barely look at a guest? That isn't a coincidence, and it isn't about who provides the food. Cats are incredibly picky about their social energy. When they stretch in front of someone, they are revealing their internal ranking. Research on multi-human households shows that cats do not distribute these social signals equally. They pick favorites. If your cat ignores your roommate but rolls into a deep stretch the second you sit down, that is a status symbol. You are their person. If you aren't the one getting the stretches, don't take it personally. It just means the bond hasn't reached that level of total relaxation yet. Trust with a cat is earned through time and consistency. 5. The morning awakening ritual. Have you ever opened your eyes and seen your cat stretching right next to your face? They were likely waiting for that exact moment. Cats are most active at dawn, so while you were asleep, they were probably busy for hours. They could have stretched at 4 a.m., but they waited for you to wake up. This is a deliberate greeting ritual. Behaviorists believe this serves as a social reset. It is their way of saying, "The day has started and we are together again." They reserve this ritual for the people they trust the most. They have been guarding you while you were unconscious and vulnerable, and that morning stretch is the sign that they can finally relax because you are back. 6. Stretching as a tactical blockade. Have you ever tried to walk to another room only to find your cat stretched out right in the doorway? This isn't poor timing, it's a brilliant strategy. Cats are experts at spatial awareness. They know exactly where you need to step. By choosing to stretch in your direct path, they are creating a situation where you cannot ignore them. They could stretch in a quiet corner, but they choose the high traffic zones of your home. It is a confident, bold move to capture your attention. They aren't being annoying, they are testing their importance in your world. And when you stop to acknowledge them, you are confirming their high status in the household. 7. What if your cat never stretches for you? If you've reached this point and realized your cat doesn't do this, do not panic. It doesn't mean the love is gone, but it is a signal you should analyze. Usually this happens for one of two reasons. Either the environment is too chaotic for them to feel truly loose, or they have learned that stretching doesn't get a reaction from you. Remember, this is a learned social tool. If they tried it in the past and you always walked by without a word, they might have simply stopped using that software. The good news is you can restart it. Next time your cat reaches out in any way, stop. Give them a soft word or a slow blink. You are showing them that their signals are being received. Over time, as the environment becomes more predictable and your response is more consistent, you might just see that first beautiful stretch return. It's all about letting them know they are heard.